Hello. Good morning, year two students. How are you all doing today? It's Miss Opera here, your English teacher. Okay, so welcome you. I'm welcoming you to today's class. Today being 19th of January, 2022, and being the fourth lesson or lesson 4 for the week. Okay, and the topic is the incredible book Eating Boy. So guys, this is actually a story, a fantasy story from the anthology. So we'll be using the anthology book and then the notebook and your pencils, okay? So that is what we're going to use for today's lesson. Okay, so this is our mission and vision here at Brighton. And then the respect is still the value of the month. And this week we were talking about respect for time, right? Okay, so guys, this is the lesson objectives for today. By the end of today's class, you'll be able to improve on your reading skills by reading a fantasy story about the incredible book, Eating Boy. Okay, and then you will also be able to identify new and difficult words by writing them out. Okay, guys, remember, we don't have vocabulary words for the week. The quiz, because of the quiz, which is still ongoing, you can, if you've not done yours yet, please kindly go to Fedena and get yours done. Okay. So guys, for our starter, we have a game. Okay, the interesting game we all did today. So guys, you can use the link which I'm going to leave to the first link to go and play the game. Continue from where we stopped, okay? And try to get it all. And then the second link here is the video version of the story we're about to read. So you can watch it over and over again for better understanding, okay? Now, this is actually the story, the lesson proper. Okay, so guys, can we kindly open page 51 of the anthology book? Okay, so before we go into reading this text, can we look at the pictures, guys? Look at the pictures. What do you think the story will be all about? Can you predict what the story could be all about? Okay. Okay, if you've done that, kindly, can you read this book, this text? Try to read it by yourself first, okay? And when you read it, try to find out any words that is difficult for you to pronounce or understand. Write it out, at least 3, okay? And then find out the meaning. We can discuss it tomorrow in class, okay? So we'll talk about it and then we can talk about the meaning and we'll use it to make a sentence. Okay, by the way, I also have my own words, but mine is 5 actually. So I'm going to show you my 5 new words from the text. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to head right in to read the story or the text. Okay, so the title of the story is The Incredible Book Eating Boy. It was written by Oliver Jeffers. Okay, and this is the story. Okay, first of all, this is my first new word. Okay, incredible. We'll find out the meaning of this word later. Okay, so here it says, Harry loved books, but not like you and I love books. No, not quite. Harry loved to eat books. It all began quite by mistake one afternoon when he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't sure at first and tried eating a single word just to test. Next, he tried a whole sentence and then the whole page. Yes, Harry definitely liked them. By Wednesday, he had eaten a whole book. Okay, guys, I think we'll have to find out what is the meaning of this word, whole. Okay, and by the end of the month, he could eat a whole book in one go. Wow. Okay, so that being done, Harry loved eating all sorts of books, storybooks, dictionaries, atlases, joke books, books of art, even math books. but red ones were his favorite. Okay, this is another new word for me, favorite. But here, it is the breast bit. The more he ate, the smarter he got. But then things started going not quite so well. In fact, they started going very, very wrong. Harry was eating too many books and too quickly at that. He was beginning to feel a little ill. Then, after a while, and almost by accident, Harry picked up a half-eaten book from the floor, but instead of putting it in his mouth, Harry opened it up and began to read. And it was so good. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's continue. Harry discovered that he loved to read, and he thought that if he read enough, he might still become the smartest person on earth. It would just take a bit longer. Now Henry reads all the time, although every now and then. Okay, guys. So this text is actually trying to tell us about a boy called Henry. Okay, so he first of all, by accident, he ate a word. From there, he started eating books. And funny enough, as he's reading, he is what? Getting smarter. But he thought that is the way, to do it. Like he has to eat a lot of books in order to get smarter. But that wasn't the case. At the time he fell ill, and then what happened? Then I think maybe he decided to stop eating the books. So one day he picked up a piece of a book. He wanted to eat it, but instead of eating it, what did he do? He sat down to read it. And funny enough, he now discovered that reading the book is actually better than chewing it or eating it. Okay, so and he noticed that as he read, the more he gets smarter now. Okay, so that was when, but even though it would take him a little while, okay, because he needs to read as many books as possible for him to get very smart. Okay, so but at the end, the beauty of it is that he stopped eating books and he started reading books. So guys, I think the moral here is that if you want to get smart, don't think eating books will make you get smart. Okay, instead, it will make you sick. You have to sit and read your books to get smart. Okay, that being said, let's look at the next page. Okay, so these are the new words I circled. Incredible means impossible to believe, whole, all of, or entire. Definitely means without doubt. Favorite, preferred to all others of the same kind. Discovered, find unexpectedly, or during a search. Okay, so these are my new words, and I have some questions to answer. So here, what is the title of the story? What is the title, guys? Of course, if you say The Incredible Book Eating Boy, you're correct. So who is the author of the story? Let's see who the author is. Oliver Jeffers. Very correct. So who is the character in the story? Who is the character? Yeah, Henry is the character in the story. So guys, try to read this book, the story, so that you can be able to retell it to anyone, okay? All right, so I think that will be the end of today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed yourself, okay? So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.